Alright, hello there. I suppose we can start by picking some stuff up for silk. What am I picking up though? I need to pick up one more reward, so I suppose I can pick up the schema or the deluxe. Yeah, let's pick up the deluxe background. Okay. Let's see what's in the 6th. Oh, that's a cool deluxe profile background. I like it. Very Maida inspired, I think. Trying to get the audio to a good level here. That should be good enough. Okay, so that is a weapon sticker. Suppose we can claim this because I don't know what it is. Hey kitty, move on. There you go, thank you. Okay. So I think something sort of like crazy to think about is that, you know, we've probably gotten to, like, what we're currently seeing is most likely the end of Bungie. You know, I think that's an insane thing to think about. Oh. Let's see, can I view my profile like this? F, view profile. Okay, so that's what it looks like currently. Okay. I mean, it didn't at all match my character's design, the background, I mean, but it is what it is. But yeah, I think we're kind of seeing the end of Bungie right now, and I think that's kind of crazy to talk about, but I think it's real, you know? With Destiny 2's update, of course, launching the other day, producing insane results, really. They managed to get like the number one seller on Steam globally, in the UK and in Europe. Or sorry, in the UK and the US. And then you also have the fact that like Marathon is essentially more or less, excuse the language, but dead in the water, right? It's, you know, I'm saddened to say that because I do like this game, but it's just not gonna happen at this point. I think we can pretty much, I think we can safely say that it's not gonna happen, you know? Aside from the reputation hurting the game, it is also things like, you know, it was just a free weekend, and during the free weekend, basically, it didn't even hit that crazy of a number. West Complex, East Complex, Bio Research, and it all has to happen in a single run. Fun stuff. And I just, like, realistically, I don't really know what they can do at this point, you know? Like, what do we think that Bungie can do to really save their franchise? I think the answer is that, like, no one really knows. I don't think they know either, right? They can only go on, you know, like, hoping that they might be able to turn something around, but if this is, you know, what they're banking on, the franchise that they're banking on, then, yeah, it's just, it's not a good time right now for Bungie. Oh, it's a free sponsored kit. I'll take it. Yeah. Cool. Then we have, when we fail this run, we have a free sponsored kit to use. Awesome. And I don't know, like, Bungie has been with me, you know, since since 2001 essentially. I think that's when Halo 1 came out, right? Let me look that up real quick if I can find it. When did Halo Combat Evolved come out? 2001, yeah. So basically I've been playing their games for 25 years. They are essentially my favorite game developer in terms of like the magic that they create in their games, just like how all of it comes together, the worlds they build, the gunplay in their shooters is top notch, I would say, like unrivaled, although that is obviously a controversial opinion. Yeah, I don't know what to say, you know, like it's pretty crazy to think that this might be like the last, like, I don't know how long Sony will give them or whatever. Maybe they'll give them 2 more seasons or something. I think it also depends on what the incubation project is at Bungie right now and whether Sony believes in it actually generating enough money. Maybe, you know, Destiny is carrying Marathon to a degree right now because Destiny is actually quite big right now in terms of like giving revenue. So maybe they'll get like 2 more seasons of Marathon or something. You gotta make them count. I don't know what they can do that they're not already doing. You know, you can add a permanent PvE mode to all maps. You could add another map. I don't know. But at the core, I don't think it fixes people's issues with the game. So do I really see them turning this around? No, I don't. The only way that I see them turning this around is if Sony turns around and decides to scrap Marathon and instead go for sustaining Destiny. And for whatever reason, I suppose that's unlikely. Maybe it's too expensive to make Destiny content. Did I hear gunshots literally when the round started? That's pretty crazy. So yeah, anyway, my thinking is, just as I said at the start of the season, to just sort of like get through a full season of Marathon, kind of see everything, or most of everything that it has to offer, and then leave it there, you know? I'll probably return to Destiny every once in a while, but I think I might never, like after this season, I might never touch Marathon again. It's just, I like Marathon a lot, but I don't see myself in the long run playing this game unless there's like significant content drops. And it's a little bit weird. Okay, it doesn't seem like there's been a player here. Oop. God damn it. They saw me. How much money? Come on, how much health do you have? There you go. Might need to pull back here. This is kind of a kind of a rough spot. Maybe we're okay. Nice. Yeah, let's get some light rounds. Oh. I think that's all of them. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Let's see what we got. That is interesting. Though unfortunately probably not relevant.
Minutes remaining.
Okay. I need 2 slots for that. Let's get rid of that, I suppose. I badly need a backpack. Let me see. Are you 2 or 1 slots? You're 1. That is something I kind of wish that I could see. When I'm looking at an item. So I heard a player here a little while ago. I obviously don't know how they've moved. But it looks like we're okay for now. Bunch of greens, nothing blue. Indeed.
Prepare for increased hostile action.
Alright, west. Whoa. Alright, west complex. Literally lightning deciding to strike on top of me. That's crazy. Okay. Now... Oh, yeah, that's just more lightning. When they say West Complex, I don't really know what that means. Could be here, you know? Could be over there. Let's check this before we go anywhere else. Someone is already exfilling. That's good news. Good news for us. I saw it. There you are. Full. Nuclearic ranking up nuclearic is like pretty high priority for me, so. So it's not here. And there's a turret there. Okay. Okay, okay.
Minutes remain.
I don't really know where, like, where they're considering it to be, like, West Complex, you know? Maybe it's up there. I suppose let's go have a look here. We might actually want to exfil with what we have. We'll see. Okay, so this is not how you... both of these sides lead nowhere. This might be it. Who knows? It is not it. Unless it's in here. Doesn't seem like it. And that's a toilet. Well, now we're definitely not in the Western Complex anymore, so... I think that much we can sort of... glean. That's a powerful warden. this looks like another quest I'm gonna have to actually YouTube. I think maybe we should focus on exfilling. We did get a few things. Problem is there's no great place to actually exfil from, so I suppose we might as well keep looking. It's also possible that I'm supposed to head up from here. I don't know. Anyway. Let's get more of that. I don't remember how to get up on top of this building, but I probably should try to. Nope. Oh yeah, now I remember. Sort of. I mean, I remember one way to get up on the building, but I suppose we can take another route, because that would certainly be safer than going the other route.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Literally just killed someone. They go like, oh, okay, they got reinforcements. Interesting.
You have 10 minutes to exfil.
Yep. Seems about right. That is a weird sound. I mean, we could try to go for final exfil. Huh? I think there's a player here. I mean, obviously, Western Complex can include a lot. I don't know, maybe this building, for instance, is included in Western Complex, although I would say it's southwest, but... Alright, since we're currently just kind of stuck, I'm gonna YouTube this. What's it called? Right, return on investment 3 out of 5 marathon. That is something else entirely. Did I read the quest code in West Complex? Oh, did they rework this one? Yeah, they reworked this one. Okay, so it was in a different place before. Now they've quote-unquote made it easier by putting it all in one place, but that ease also means that I have no idea where I'm supposed to go now. I could try to see, so return on investment 3 out of 5 marathon. I want to see this week. Season 2. Yeah, there you go. Okay, where is he? There's a building. Is it that one? It might be this building here. Or at least one of these buildings. It kind of looks like that. See what we got. Nothing really important, I guess. Got our ammo back. Okay. So clearly... Okay. I'm trying to like locate where he is. Are there more buildings this way? I mean, yeah. Could be in one of these. There you are. Okay. Actually quite impressed that I managed to miss this one. Okay. Now I know, for future reference, where it is. I'm not gonna do the rest of the quest now. I'm just gonna try to make it out of this place alive with what I have.
5 minutes remain.
A little bit unfortunate that I missed it. Because this would have been a great round to do it. It seems that there have been... I've not run into a single player. So it would have been fantastic. Maybe I shouldn't give up. Maybe I shouldn't give up. Let's run over here and see if we can find the commander. Okay, found the commander. Because the thing is that I actually do not need to exfil, right? I just need to kill him. And that's important. Oh, that was an interesting lag right there. Kind of showed me falling off the edge there twice. Interesting. So annoying. Gosh darn it. I don't have time for this. Uplink or bioresearch. I think there's no way that I can do it. Unless I get really lucky. USC comes at AI uplink or bioresearch. Okay. Let's reload there. There's 1 minute remaining. We're almost at AI uplink though. Actually, we are at AI uplink. We really just gotta find where this is. I am unnecessarily risking this. I could just exfil with what I have. Never mind. Oh god. Okay. It's all good. Okay. Okay, let's see where we get to final exfil. And whether it's in a reasonable spot. You could say that's a reasonable spot. Of course, there's a chance that other players are here and it might not matter, but of course there's a whole anomaly in the way, too. I don't know if there are any other players that are still here. Or if I'm alone. But if I get to exfil this, it will have been... Well, looks like there's no one else here. As far as I can tell, at least. Okay, we got the contract done and we got out, which is more than I would have expected. Okay, nice. Contract complete. Agents. Yeah, let's just do this first. Then we get the rewards.
The comms you intercepted indicate a high degree of discord among UESC officials, in part thanks to your actions. This dysfunction will be beneficial to our organizational goals. Our records indicate the existence of colony-era financial reports that will help inform our earnings projections. We would like you to recover these reports. No doubt the UESC will soon escalate their retaliation efforts against runners. So time is of the essence.
Still there, Marsh? Okay, let's see what we got. We can unlock more mods, sure. Why not? It also gives us another thing there, so that's great. View armory. We got access to something. Even more specialized mods. Excellent. Cool. I think that was great. Okay. we're gonna put a backpack on us that will allow us to carry a little bit more at the very least. Then we're gonna also actually let's do even more there, and then probably 4 of these. We don't have any healing, so let's fix that. Why do we have so much healing, dude? It's crazy. Might as well grab both of these too. Okay. Now, I think we might as well use a shield as well. Let's just use some cheap equipment to get it out of our inventory. I think we picked up some free stuff before. Indeed we did. Let's grab these, turn them into XP for the cradle. And now I believe we have something to listen to. No upgrades? Oh. That's a pretty cool
Explain to me how a handful of runners has managed to humiliate a team of military professionals.
It's more than a handful.
Of untrained petty criminals.
The runners are a problem, a huge problem. But they're not the source. They're working for Traxus Offworld. Traxus is paying them to interfere. I've got concerns they might be hacking into our comms.
Have you considered the possibility of a mole in your unit?
My people are solid. I chose each and every one of them. This isn't about my unit. This is about a regulated corporation deliberately compromising our mission objectives. If I could have permission to engage Traxus directly, put some fear into their corporate leadership so that
Hear me, Captain. You will have no antagonistic contact with Traxus leadership, unless you want to be summarily dismissed. Deal with the runners, or I will find someone else who can.
Okay, guess we got their attention. Cool. In Daramarsh, use a terminal to recover classified colony financial records and store them on a secure data drive. Deliver the records to Decon. Hack terminal and quarantine canal or bio-research. Acquire financial records. Okay. Deliver financial... So those are 2 separate things. That's probably a clue as to, you know, the nature of the mission, because there's 2 separate objectives. That probably means that we need to hack it to find out where they are and then, you know, go get them. BRB. I'm gonna go get some water. Okay. Let's give this a go. That was an incredibly quiet round. Absolutely no one around. That will be a good thing, you know, when this game really starts to slow down in terms of player count. That, like, I will have an easier time completing the missions. Because it's really just... how can I put this? You know, like, it's really mostly gonna be the USC that will pose problems. Imagine if they did a PvE only cryo archive. I would be down for that. I would be down. Where's Canal? Oh, there. I am actually at Canal already.
Matter transfer complete.
Essentially.
Degradation within acceptable parameters.
Now, I'm not sure where I can find this thing that I'm supposed to hack, but I would assume. Oh. Well, Canal is more like this direction, I suppose. There's players here. Gotta be just a tad careful. Okay. I figure if I go this way, yeah, there it is, underneath me. See if I can find an easy way down. Maybe you can go out through here. Yeah. Though, you know what? It really sucks not knowing the map. Really does. Signal flare. Okay. Let's see if you can go down from here. I don't remember there being a way to go down from here, but maybe there is. Oh, there is. Okay. Oh, that was easy. Oh. This mission was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Can I get out from here? Or is this just some random... I don't know if I've ever been down there. Probably not. Okay, well that mission was incredibly easy. Let's see here. I suppose we can go to LJ Ponds while we're waiting for an exfil.
fulfilled.
Okay, we're definitely hearing a player up here. Or maybe not up here, but we're hearing players around here.
Minutes remain.
Yeah, there he is. Anyway.
Know your exit.
I lost a player, so I'm not gonna bother. Let's see if we can exfil instead. Might be a little bit sweaty here because it's maintenance. I should have stuck around because that same player keeps shooting. So he would have revealed himself and it would have been an easy kill. Definitely a newer player. Or just someone who is extremely confident in themselves, I suppose. Well, that was a quick one. Nice. Wait, he was just at maintenance. He just missed me. This player was literally right next to me. Okay. He was probably aiming for the exfil too, but didn't make it there in time. Okay.
We have received intel that the UESC is evolving their defense strategies as anticipated. Enemy movement data indicates the UESC is staging rigged signers to deter runner activity. We believe you should demonstrate the futility of this impotent little stunt.
Sorry for the volume, by the way. I'm gonna find a better way to do this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lower the volume down, and then when... Can you do profiles on... maybe not. Interesting. Either way, I was thinking that maybe I could like just increase the volume here instead, because the thing is, whenever I adjust the volume, I do it on my headset, and I think it's really hard to get like an even kind of volume, obviously, or a consistent volume for these things. So I might just go ahead and increase it in my streaming software instead.
Walk into their trap. Take the bait. Swiftly dispatching their security forces will send an appropriate message. The UESC must understand that their anti-competitive practices will not go unchallenged.
Okay. Contested contract, huh? We don't love those. We don't love those. I think we do stuff like that. Okay. Let's also bring more ammo with us. If we're going to guaranteed get into combat here. We didn't use any of those. Awesome. Okay. I think this might be super hard considering it's the final contract in this quest chain, but still. Well, we'll see. When we're done with this, we're gonna return to Night March. Because, or Narsh, as it's called in the community, because there were limited contracts. Probably, they will probably be a little bit more interesting, the limited contracts, because they pertain to the new season, and then you will also get to see whatever beef that Traxus has with Maida. And I'm curious about that as well. Hick ragged USC in
New
canal.
connectivity holding. Teleportation stabilization complete.
Okay. We're gonna take a little bit of a different approach in this mission. No, wait, it's a contested contract. Okay, no, we're not gonna take a different approach. We're gonna beeline it. Since it's contested, I don't think that I can run around and just have fun here. I think I have to get a move on. Okay, so there's a player here nearby somewhere. Not that that should be surprising, of course. I don't know which one is the fastest way around. But looks like I found it. There's one of those plants in here. A player has been here. We're not going to the same place at least, so. Where did that come from? Okay. Maybe I moved too far away from it. Well, I mean, I can tell you that I did. Gonna go ahead and assume that they're gonna come from here. Or at least something. Okay, I should have waited. They're not coming from there. was expected. Okay. Well, now I know where it is. Now now it should be easier for me to deal with this. Also, I will be able to... I kind of figured that, like, it wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. So, like, this is definitely... definitely, like, very doable. Let's kit ourselves for this. We're gonna have a blue shield this time. I suppose we can also go into Sekiguchi here and purchase 2 of these. Then I suppose we can do... something along those lines. We took an unnecessary amount of damage early on this time. Definitely something we can improve upon. And then we can also use these. That's gonna be that's gonna improve our situation significantly. Let's bring 6 of the healing, 3 of the shield, and also maybe 2 fast shield restores. I think that's fine. We should have 2 types of ammo, probably. Wait, so let's do that. Where are we? Nothing there, okay. Well, 2 types of ammo. There we go. Then I think that's fine. Okay, that's very good. This is just a bunch of okay, whatever, sure. Let's use one of those. Move faster and ready for a short time after using shield charge. Sure. Okay. I think we are close to being ready here. Let's bring some ammunition with us in. Then we do solo. Yeah, let's go. It should be better. We're better equipped now. We better understand what's happening. And now we can also choke point them because yeah, I thought they were gonna come down the stairs, quite frankly. Hopefully it also starts us in a decent spot. Beginning run. It was a quick matchmaking. Okay. I think I'm pretty close. Yeah, I am. We just gotta find our way up from here.
Engaging affirmation protocol. Assert. You move in silence. Assert. You are the quiet efficiency of death.
Okay. course. Oh, of course. When I actually came in kitted, of course I had to be found out immediately. I legitimately got annoyed right there. Not gonna lie. Anyway. Moderate rate of fire, okay. Well, we're not gonna go into this like poorly kitted, so let's start this again. The process of kitting ourselves out. Isn't that fun? Okay. Hey, we can buy new new cores. Isn't that fun? We have equipment. Yeah, let's just do this again, I suppose. We're using a different kind of ammo this time around. I'm guessing we're gonna end up with the batteries, so let's just throw those in there. Oh. Oh. Okay. Not necessary. We have 185. Whoa, that's insane, dude. Wait. Okay, so if we take like, let's say we take 10 of these, right? And we say, whoa. Yeah, no, we don't want to do that. But if we, can I somehow only convert some of them? I guess not. Oh, yes, I can, I think. So if I... Oh, you can't bring them in there. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Anyway. Okay. Now. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. It sucks a lot being caught out in the open like that too. It does suck, it does suck. But yeah, this is, you know, I was thinking about this. While I do enjoy this game, and then, you know, it's been interesting because obviously I've been playing some Destiny now. And it's interesting kind of thinking about like Destiny versus Marathon for me, because obviously even as someone who's open-minded and willing to give this game a shot and enjoy it for what it is still something that, like, the more I play it, the more the magic kind of falls off a little bit to me. It's like I don't quite enjoy the progression to the same degree anymore. I really want to see what happens with the whole with the story. I'm gonna you know, I'm gonna make sure to get through all of it, but I'm definitely starting to feel some fatigue from the loop, if you will, the gameplay loop. And I just think that maybe, I think, you know, with Destiny, I just kind of play it and have fun. It's that simple. Whereas here it's like, I could play a session where I make no progress. It's actually possible, right? Oh, you gotta exfil it too. I didn't realize that. Okay, so even if we do this, we might not, you know, get it. They started me a lot further away this time. That might be good though, depending on. Now we're probably playing. Maybe actually there might not be crossplay in this game. Is there crossplay in this game?
Anomalous interference
That is a
detected.
slow aim.
Before, now, after. It's all the same.
Very slow aim. Alright, we're not necessarily in a rush. So basically I'm just gonna... I need to look into why my signal might be jammed sometimes in this game. I think that's a sentinel thing. So whenever I see that warning, does that mean that there is a sentinel nearby or what? Why would my signal just randomly get jammed? I might switch up this season a little bit by playing a different class as well. That might be a way of, you know, making it a little bit more entertaining long term for myself. Oh, I'm here. Is there something special happening here, or are they just fighting?
20 minutes remain.
I think they're just fighting each other. Probably. Ah, you can't do it. Interesting.
I could use a hand.
Oh, he didn't die.
Priority contract
Exit when we
fulfilled.
need it.
It might be safer overall to just wait for final exfil. Well, there's definitely another player here.
Connection collapse in 15 minutes.
Nice. Okay. Awesome. Let's do the contract first. Oh, nice. We got a lot of extra ammo. And another blue shield. Okay, another... Basically, we got back a lot of what we lost from doing that.
Your work has inspired a pivot to our corporate objectives. The board has terminated the previous strategy team in favor of this new direction. Our shareholders believe we have barely scratched the surface of the opportunity that exists on Tau Ceti 4. The business case for further investigation is persuasive. Your status in our temporary asset database has been upgraded to privileged. Congratulations.
Thank you. There's even more. There's even more contracts. Scan supply and perimeter dire marsh day only or outpost. Initiate the supplies drop and scan the containers. Okay. Alright. It's interesting that I don't have... Like, so much of Traxus seems to be very late. Oh, it's also because I don't have the materials. Okay. I see. Oh, rank 40. More blue stuff. Yay. Eventually you get a... That's when I would have stopped playing, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Dire Marsh, exfil successfully from Dire Marsh. Okay. Probably a certain amount of times. Oh. Jasper again.
Original. Battery half-life of 300 years.
Oh, sorry. Wrong one. Here we go. Oh, no, never mind. There was no audio for this one. Okay. Contracts. Yeah, there's a whole lot more. Some more with audio here. Okay. Okay. All right. Customize. Poof. There's so many, like, I gotta say, like, Traxus has so much stuff. I think Nucal had 2, right? Or two quest chains, whereas this one has 4. And they're all pretty long too. It's actually like 5-step chains. Ah, yeah, okay, it's just one of these. Okay. I guess it would be beneficial to play it from perimeter. You could even go sponsored survival. Though, in order to do that, you have to queue up as a trio. Or actually, can you do sponsored survival no fill? Is that a thing? Yeah, crew fill off. Ah, yeah. Then you gotta run with a sponsored kit. Okay. I'm not like super excited about continuing at the moment, but at the same time I kind of feel like I might as well. You know, I do want to get done with this so that I can it's not like I can't focus on other things simultaneously, but more that oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, let's do another. There we go. Yeah. All this should be fine. Let's put you there. It seems like, you know, it seems like this game had more to offer than I thought in terms of quest lines. So, if I'm gonna get through that, it's gonna have I'm actually gonna have to put some effort in. So here we go. I don't have anything else to do either. Well, I gotta do the dishes, I suppose. Though we're not in a hurry to do so.
Environmental data review in progress. Conclusion, tolerable.
I believe I've said this before. Maybe I haven't. But starting next to Hauler is always bad luck. Everyone comes here. It's just that one place on perimeter. Hey, I don't know if you can hear me, but I have no interest in PvP right now. Alright. I think that player heard me, but I did try to... Hey! That's what I was hoping for. I did try to set it up so that I can use the proximity chat. Because I figured that like sometimes I might just request to not fight and see if anyone listens. And it might just have been beneficial to me right there. Okay, so if they come that way, I will be warned. Because there's a turret there. I don't see any player any other direction right now, so there is someone there though.
Runner marked.
Sorry. You were trying to get me. I saw it.
Remaining. Priority contract complete.
Alright. Let's see this player that I found, or the player that I killed on the roof here. See whether he was carrying anything interesting. Never mind. Well, I mean, we will see whether he was carrying anything interesting. It's just all right.
bagging our exfil.
Let's go exfil. Nobody has passed here, so that's good. Might be another reason to go in and have a look. Okay. Okay.
On the move. The Templars.
Oh, gosh darn it. Oh well. I mean, we didn't really get anything we wanted out of this run anyway. It was an expensive kit to lose, don't get me wrong, but it was also like not that big of a deal. Plus, you know, we got some of this back. Now we gotta fight hostile runners. Apparently we leveled up the... Ah. Interesting. Okay. I think that's enough for today. Let me see. Actually, maybe there's something here. We might have unlocked audio. No, we didn't. Never mind. Titles. Did something for a title. Ah, gotcha. Okay. Alright, good progress today. I think we started on 3 out of 5, right? So we did 3, 4, 5, and then 1 on the next. So four contracts completed for Traxus. We're getting to Night March pretty soon. You know, we still have 4 contracts to go, of course, in this quest chain here. But, yeah, I think we can do it. Feeling somewhat confident about the game in general. Except, you know, when you end up in a situation like that where the opponent has high ground and you know, they also have the ability to move you out of cover and stuff like that. It was just not a great position. Anyway, thanks for watching today, and hope you